Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope every one of you is doing great. This is your coach Tareen Tariq here from the platform of university.org and bjob.org, and I cordially welcome all of you in your new live session of your class, which is what we call online tutoring and teaching. So let me share my screen first. In this video, we will have the practical demonstration of how you can set up your virtual classroom, and I hope my screen is shared with the people. Right, it is shared right now. So in this video, we will learn about how you are supposed to set up your virtual classrooms, and how you are going to manage your students in a virtual classroom. So we will apply all these steps practically on setting up your virtual classroom on Google Meet, and we will learn about how you can set up your virtual classroom on Google Meet. So, for that purpose, in order to use Google service, which is what we call Google Meet, you have to create first of all your Gmail account. And if you do not know how to create your Gmail account, I will add my video tutorial for this in the description below. Then, by using that particular video tutorial, you are more than welcome to use to in order to create your Gmail account. And after creating up your Gmail account, you can use the Google service, which is what we are going to discuss next, is the Google Meet. So for that reason, first of all, you have to create your Gmail account, and you have to log in your Gmail account on the Chrome tab, and also you can use any kind of other browser. But currently, I'm using Google Chrome for that reason, and I have just logged in my Google account over here. And in all the Google services, in all the Google application slot, you can see another application, which is what we call Google Meet. So Google Meet is also a kind of application that you can use in order to set up your virtual classroom, in order to schedule your classes, and also for taking up your classes virtually. There are so many alternatives for this application as well. For example, you can also use Zoom, you can also use StreamYard, you can also use Microsoft Teams, etc. But it depends on your feasibility, that with which you are feasible. You are more than welcome to create your virtual classroom by that particular software. I am currently live with another software which is called StreamYard, and by the help of StreamYard, I am currently demonstrating you about Google Meet. Over here, you can see this kind of interface whenever you log in your Gmail account, and you are logged into your Gmail account, and you are going to use your Google Meet services. And by clicking on then first of all, a question rises that what is the first point is choose an appropriate virtual classroom platform. So right now we have chosen up in order to use Google Meet for these services. And then how you are going to create your classroom, how you are going to create how you are going to schedule your class. And for that reason, you have to you have to click on new meeting, and by clicking on new meeting, you are getting up three options. First one is creating a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, and schedule your class on the Google Calendar. So whenever you are going to create meeting for later purpose, you can also create that. And for that reason, you are just more than welcome copy that particular link and provide to all the participants before the meeting starts. Then comes start an instant meeting, and then comes that is for setting up your classroom right now. And then you are going to you can go ahead by creating an instant meeting. But if you want to schedule your meeting, if you want to schedule your class for later purposes as well, and if what is the major benefit of scheduling your class on Google Calendar is that before starting up your class, Google is going to provide you a reminder as well before the meeting, beforehand to the meeting, and then it's also going to provide Google Calendar reminder to all the participants who are supposed to participate in that particular class. So you can use any one of it. I am currently going to start an instant meeting. Then we will use about then we will learn about how you can schedule your classroom on the Google Meet. And for that reason, I am just clicking on start an instant meeting. Before starting up an instant meeting, it will take some time loading up the main screen. And when it loads up the main screen, this kind of interface will appear on your screen, that are you allowing your microphone and camera to be used? Yes, I am allowing, but I will keep my camera and video cam right now turned off, because that might get put its impact on the mic and camera that I am currently using for my StreamYard purpose. So it is allowed right now. And over here you can see that currently my screen is shared, and by just copying this link, I can provide this link to others as well, and also I can send them this link by the help of Gmail as well. I'm going to turn off and turn off the mic and camera over here, because that may not affect so that it may not affect the mic and camera quality of StreamYard that I am currently doing to be on live with you people. Then comes okay, so by copying this link, you can send it on other various platforms. Like you can send them to by the help of WhatsApp, you can send them by the help of other platforms like Telegrams, etc. You can also copy this link and send them an email separately, but from over here you can also directly invite them. As you can see, all the Google contacts will appear here, and by just typing their email addresses over there, I can invite people in this meeting as well. Then we will discuss about all the features that are currently available here, that how you can use these features in order to make your classrooms more effective whenever you are going to start your career as a virtual tutor. Then comes captions. If you turn on the captions, that means when whatever you are speaking over there on the mic of Google Meet, that will create a kind of auto captions over there. And then you can also you can also send a certain reaction whenever you are setting up a meeting, your professional meeting for example, and you want to appreciate a certain point, and you want to show your appreciation for a certain aspect. Then you can also use and you can also send reactions over there. Then comes the second point, that is present now. If you want to share your screen in the meeting, you can click on present now, and whatever you want to present, you can go ahead by using this button. Then this is how you are supposed to share the visual text with your students whenever you are there in the virtual classroom. Then if your students want to ask you a question, kindly ask them to please raise their hands first. Then they are supposed, this is a kind of more professional behavior you are making them learn, that before asking their questions they must raise hand, and after raising hand they can ask their question by unmuting their mics. Then comes more options, and if we click on more options, there are some other points as well. First one is change the layout. If you want to change the layout, you can add some more participants over there on the same layout. Then if you want to share the full screen, you are more than welcome, you can change the layout into the full screen. You can also add open picture in picture. Picture in picture means, for example, if I share my video camera over there, then I also do want to share my screen and visual text with my students, then I can go with this kind of layout, that is picture in picture. It will also show my video and as well as my screen shared with my students. Then comes apply visual effects. If you want to add some kind of visual effects to your videos, in order to make your classrooms more effective, in order to make your lectures more effective and interactive, you can add them. Then you can turn on the captions, and all these are the troubleshoot settings, and the help that Google Meet can provide you whenever you are using Google Meet for setting up your virtual classroom. So Google Meet provides you some kind of precise number of features as compared to Zoom and StreamYard. StreamYard and Zoom provides you even more features as compared to the Google Meet, that can make your classrooms more effective, that can make your classrooms more interactive. And after using this kind of softwares, you are more than welcome to design your virtual classrooms. Now we will end up this over here, and then we will learn that how you can schedule your classroom for the daily use on the Google Calendar. And this will provide you a reminder before a class starts, and also it will send auto reminders to all the students and participants who are supposed to be there in the classrooms. So first of all, what you have to do is you have to click on schedule it in the Google Calendar. When you are going to schedule it on the Google Calendar, try to use the same Gmail account that you are going to create and set up your virtual classrooms on there. Then it comes first of all, it will ask you about to add the title. of that particular class. For example, if I am scheduling class for online tutoring and teaching, I will add that particular title over there. Then I'm going to set up the time slot for this. For example, I am setting it on September 2022 2023. Okay, it is the start time for that particular class. If you want to change it and you want to start your class from September 26, then you can also change it to September 26 over there. Then the class timings will be from 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. I can assign the particular class timing over there, and then the time zone you have to and over there you have to select the end class timing of end class date of that particular class. For example, if I'm going to end that session on December 15, and this is going to be a 3 months course, then from September 2022 I will assign the time of December 15 over there, and this will create schedule for all the days in between September 22 and December 15. So, is it going to be repeated all the day? No, it is not going to be repeated all the day. It is from okay. So we are going to set up it for from Monday to Friday. So you can set up it from Monday to Friday. Then after adding the event details, you are more than welcome. If you want to add a kind of detail, for example, what are the instructions for your students, you can add up over there for that particular classroom, and then you are going to save that particular schedule for your class, and after scheduling your class you can provide that particular link to all the participants who are supposed to be there. And also you can add all the participants over here. As you can see in the guest session, you can add up all the guests that are supposed to be there. You can add up all your students by the help of their Gmail addresses over here in that particular class, and it will provide reminder to your students even before starting the class. And you can set up the reminder time if you want it to provide you reminder before an hour ago, then you can set up that particular time, and it depends on your feasibility and desirability. Okay, so this is how you are supposed to set up your virtual classrooms by the help of Google Meet. If you have any question, you are more than welcome to ask. Now we will learn about it in the theoretical format. First one, you have to choose a particular platform in order to set up your virtual classrooms, and for that reason it depends on your feasibility that you are more feasible. If you are more feasible with Zoom, you can go ahead and proceed with the help of Zoom. If you want to proceed by the help of Google Meet, you are more than welcome. But if you want to use some kind of other softwares, you are more than welcome to use, like you can also use StreamYard, you can also use some kind of alternative software that are available for setting up your virtual classrooms. But it completely depends on your own feasibility. Then comes create a schedule. We just learned about it, that how you are going to schedule your class for daily use for your students, and also establish a regular schedule for the virtual classroom. This like a regular classroom. This creates a structured learning environment and helps students to manage their time effectively. Then comes share login instructions and guidelines. Distribute clear instructions on how students can log into the virtual classroom. As you can see that in the details section, I mentioned that you have to mention all the details for the students in order to guide them that how they are supposed to join that particular virtual classroom. Okay. Then comes provide guidelines for all the students in order to join that online session. This ensures that everyone is aware of the expectations and maintains a respectful online environment. Then comes, you can also send any kind of rules of the classroom in that particular schedule as well, that every student has to follow these rules whenever he or she is going to join that particular virtual classroom. Then comes establish communication channels. Set up a communication channel for students to ask questions and seek clarification. So whenever you start a virtual classroom and you are just ending up your classroom, but you have to take the questions of the students as well. Whenever they are going to join you in the virtual classroom, you must set up a kind of last 5 to 10 minutes for the question answer session, as I always do in my sessions, that I do set last 5 to 10 minutes for your question answers, so that students may ask the questions and you may discuss their answers over there in the live sessions in your virtual classrooms. So being an virtual educator, it is your responsibility to answer the question the students queries and questions if they have at the end of the session. session, and it is really mandated to be there in every virtual classroom. Then comes shared learning resources. Share your screen and provide your students with the visual text as well, so that they may take more interest in your lectures whenever you are just discussing with them some kind of skills. Try to share your screen, try to share the visual content with them, so that they take more interest in your lectures. Provide students with relevant learning resources such as online textbooks, articles, videos, etc. This helps them to prepare for the online sessions and aids in the self-paced learning. Then comes conduct virtual sessions, host live virtual sessions where you deliver lectures, presentations, and engage in interactive discussions. You can also use other tools like screen sharing, whiteboards. Whiteboards services are available on Zoom, but it is not available on the Google Meet. But whiteboard services are available on Canva as well, on Zoom as well, and on the whiteboard service, you can also provide a kind of interactive lecture to your students whenever you are sharing your screen with them. Then comes breakout rooms to enhance the student engagement. After that, encourage active participation of the students. Encourage students to actively participate in discussions, ask questions, and share their thoughts and ideas. This creates an interactive virtual classroom experience and helps in creating the better knowledge retention to the students. Then comes use multimedia tools. Incorporate multimedia tools like videos and images and interactive quizzes to make them a virtual classroom more engaging. This helps in maintaining student interest and ensures effective learning. Assess student progress. Regularly assess student progress using quizzes, assignments, and exams. Provide timely feedback to the students to help them understand their strengths and areas for improvements. Then comes you have to establish classroom rules and consequences, and if it is really very beneficial for you as a virtual educator, that you must mention all the rules in the description of that particular class, so that all the students may follow those rules before violating any of the rule that you are providing them, and you are trying them to follow that particular rule. This ensures that students understand the expected behavior and are accountable for their actions. Foster a positive learning environment. Create a positive and inclusive classroom environment where students feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas. Encourage collaboration and respect among students. Then provide support and assistance to the student. Monitor students' engagement, that whether they are taking interest in your courses or not, and whether they are really very interested in the content, in the curriculum that you are providing to them. Encourage peer interaction. Provide them with a project assignment so that they may get collaboration done with their colleagues, with their peers as well, and celebrate their achievements. If they score good marks in their exams, try to celebrate their achievements in the live session. That will make your live session, that will make your virtual class more interesting as compared to the simple one. So that is all for today. See you in the next session. Till then, stay safe, stay great, good luck. But I am just ending up this session over here. You are more than welcome to ask any question if you have. Let me add all of you on stage first, and one by one, you can ask your questions then. So if you have any question, you are more than welcome to ask. Okay, so I hope you people learned a lot about how you are supposed to set up your virtual classroom by using uh, the innovative software of Google Meet. That is all for today. If you do not have any question, you are more than welcome to end up this session over here, and I will be waiting for your submissions on the course page that you people are currently not adding. And I remind you people that this is the last lecture of this week, and you have to complete all your five submissions on each of the courses, including mandatory courses as well as your technical course of online tutoring and teaching. And then you also have to attempt the quiz that will be available on every Saturday for that particular week. And after that, your week task is completed, and then you will be able to receive the stipend from the platform of university.org. Okay, I hope you understood this lecture. See you in the next session. Till then, stay safe, stay great, good luck.